Hi guys, welcome to my channel, A Guiding Light. My name is Candice. I'm just starting this channel, so check out in the description box and I'll be building upon it as I grow for any information about the channel. Information, I will be putting together a Patreon, so that won't be here right now, but I will be putting that in there. And I'll try to go back and update this video. Any donation information, email information, any information that you might need, check out the description box below, okay? And don't forget to subscribe, like the video, all of that, especially if it resonates with you. Let's see what has come up today as a message in your highest good, or possibly in your highest good. So the energy right now, and I've been feeling this a lot, it's really intense. And it's kind of backed up. And I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm still figuring this out. My camera will be changed soon in the lighting. So I just wanted to get started, okay? So just bear with me during these times of figuring out. Anyways, it'll be hard to see because of the way the light is. But this card basically says star beings, healing codes, important information, wounds are healed, recharging. And it has like a light being up here kind of all around the planet. It's a very supercharged, I don't know if you can get clearer to see. It's a very supercharged kind of energy. So if you've been feeling like just electric, maybe even buzzing inside, like things are just really intense, kind of in a good way, or sometimes just in a slightly uncomfortable way, you definitely notice something's going on, something's changing. And you're just like, I don't know exactly what it is. It's just a very intense energy. Well, there is. And obviously too, another thing this could be is, I know I should be more read on this, but I've been in hiatus for a good little while, but I think there is an eclipse. So the energy might be also from that, or might be working through that. So that might also be the energy, but either way, it's been very intense. There's just a lot of things you can't ignore. There's a lot of things you can't not do anymore. You can't be in that middle road and just ignore certain things or choose not to do it or put it off or procrastinate or anything like that. It's very hard and honestly slightly painful. You can't, or you're just so excited you can't ignore it anymore, whatever your deal is. But you have the death card. So you're definitely going through a change. You're definitely going through some type of transformation and a rebirth. You might even feel a little weird in the head. You may not. Like take what fits, leave the rest. But you might even feel a little spacey, a little out there, you know. There's a lot of light, a lot of intensity coming in. A little bit of maybe even feels like brain fog, but there's definitely a recalibration of energy happening, and even of your mind and the way you're thinking about things and what you're doing and your patterns. And it doesn't feel quite like a who am I? Maybe for some of you, I feel like most of you that I'm connecting to are like, they knew this has been coming for a while. They've been, maybe you've been trying to do it, but in a certain way, or kind of procrastinating on it, or just trying to make it comfortable. Whatever your situation is, some of you, this may be something completely new. And like a complete rebirth in who am I. I'm not going to put it past, because these are definitely rebirth energies, and someone might just be going through their first like awakening or coming into their new selves and all that. But this feels more, besides the cards, it feels more like people who have kind of already went through that a little bit. Like they may not know fully who they are and they're going to be, but they're more kind of have already been on that journey, going that way, figuring it out, but are more at a phase of, how am I going to do this in this world? Like,
How, basically. You have all your old patterns, all your old ways, the matrix, everything. How am I going to live? How am I going to survive? What does this look like? You know what I mean? And you might have been even kind of like stuck there. Like, I kind of know what I'm supposed to do. I kind of know what that's going to look like, but I don't fully know how I'm going to do it for whatever reason. And honestly, there's umpteenth reasons on what that can look like, whether you're dealing with lower vibrational energies, whether it's a financial thing, whether it's a being accepted thing, multitude of things, maybe even all the above. But I feel like you kind of been stuck here. And you're kind of cloaking who you are, but like, how am I going to bring all of this into the world, all of what I've been seeing, and maybe analysis paralysis kind of thing. But either way, and I believe it's because of this energy. So sorry you can't see that very clearly. I don't know if you can, but I can't really see that clearly. But this will get better. But it's a very intense, like, kind of like sun being intense energy all around Mother Earth. But it's kind of pushing this out of this, and it's making you move forward. So some part of you gonna, like, you're gonna start to move now. If you're not, you are soon. And these energies are very intense right now, so be gentle and patient with yourself if it's happening. Definitely seek help if you need it, but these aren't really energies that, how do I say this? Excuse me. You do always have time for yourself, right? And to take care of yourself. I'm just going to say it though, but like, there's been a lot of that, understandably so, like a little bit of how and being there, what do I do, and the sitting in it and not moving at all or not moving as much as you wanted to. These energies always support you taking care of yourself. But this is about action, and this is about moving forward. And always. It doesn't have to be like you only have to go full force one way. But you are going to have to take more action. If you're going to need to go more in the direction you've been needing to go and wanting to go and planning to go, but haven't done it for whatever reason, you're going to be doing that, as well as also a little bit more action in taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? You might need to up both. But either way, it's not just like a sitting energy anymore. It's not just a waiting and trying to figure it out. If you haven't figured it out already, you're going to figure it out as you go. And that's okay. But you're going to do it, and it's time to move, and there's just no more waiting anymore. And it's going to be a good thing though, but definitely take more care of yourself if you need to as well, because you're going to be up in that other stuff. So you might need to up that as well. But either way, this whole cycle is coming to an end. The whole cycle of not being connected to your highest self, not being connected to your path. This is the star card. Again, so sorry, not good visual right now. In reverse with the Five of Pentacles. Like, this whole cycle is coming to an end. This whole, I don't feel good, I don't know what to do, I don't feel right, something doesn't feel right, what do I, like, just something's off, something's wrong, you don't know what to do, you don't have enough, whatever it is, you don't have enough mentally, you don't have enough emotionally, you don't have enough financially, like, I don't know what it is, whatever story, with all due respect, because, like, I've been there too, so whatever story you've been telling yourself in your head, and it could have even been realistic. The universe is abundant enough to hold multiple realities. So whatever it is though, that you kind of been, like, has been the reason, or you've been telling yourself, it's not really going to be the case anymore. And you're not really going to have a choice to sit there anymore. You're going to have to move, and it's going to push you into a new reality. It kind of feels like the energy of, like, yes, we still want you to take care of yourself, much love, da 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 da, get to moving. You know what I mean? Like, Of course, they always support you, taking care of yourself, and still take care of yourself. Maybe up the things of taking care of yourself, but you can't sit there anymore and sit where you've been. It's time for a new reality. It's time for something new. And even of being by yourself, like thinking you're the only one going through it, or the only one who can help you, or you don't know what to do and you're not aligned and blah, 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 blah. Whatever your story is, that's over. And some of it's going to be pushing you and you don't know what to do. Some of you, it might be okay because it's kind of been guiding you along. You've been getting little things as to what to do, and you're just now going to put them into practice with new patterns, new ways. What gets you out of this? Because this obviously wasn't working, right? Because it was keeping you there. Maybe short term, but maybe it started going into like longer term than it should have been. And so it's time for new patterns. It's time for new ways, new levels of enlightenment, changing what you've been doing to give you new things, and probably has been prepping you for that. If they haven't, they will now, but it will probably just continue. But you've probably been getting little snippets of things. I'm not sure if you've been paying attention. Everybody's story is different, but there is definitely like a cycle wrapping up, and it's moving you into something else. A new cycle to an Ace of Wands. And you have like the 1, 2. So it's definitely starting a new pattern, you have a lot of major arcana too. So this is very major energy that's happening. I think out of 7 cards, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 7 cards, you have 5 that are major arcana. Your only 2 that are not is the 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So it's really pushing you into a new beginning, seeing new things. I mean, right? So it's like here's like seeing something different with this particular Ace of Wands, the fire in her third eye, and then this whole column of light. This is the High Priestess. So this whole not being connected to your highest self, not being connected to God, not being connected to the light, to your channel will not be anymore. I mean, there are little things you can do to help with that, but you will be connected. You won't be alone. And now you won't feel alone because you'll be connected to source and your higher self, which probably is going to now go outside of you, which is where we're heading to in the cards. Make sure you're always sitting and grounding, and not just grounding, but imagining that channel within you going up and then coming back down and just running all through you, through all parts of your body, and then ground it down in through your solar plexus, in through your sacral, in through your root chakra, down, all the way down into Mother Earth, and just keep pulling that channel. And it should be just as wide through you, covering all parts of your body. So, because your light knows what to do, like even if you don't. Say if you even get caught in these hiccups of like whatever's going on, you know, in here, what's been holding you back. Because when it does that, like some emotions might also come up, more lights being on them. And or say you don't know how to get through some of these emotions. Maybe that's even what's been kind of holding you up, is as things been going on, you've been sitting there trying to work on them, doing inner work, inner child work, blah, blah, blah. There's a good time and a place for that, right? Especially in the beginning of your journey. Again, for some reason, this feels not so much in the very beginning of your journey. And yes, there's always a time to pause and look at things and reflect, and also take care of yourself if you need it. But you don't need to be at that part really anymore that just stops and like sees what comes up and works on it, because it's hindering you from going. And sometimes those emotions can also be taken advantage of, whether it's with your own self, or if you have a sabotaging part of yourself, or if there's just other energies around you that could sabotage you or try to keep you from, you know, going on your path and descending, or returning back home, you know, to the light, to God, to whatever it is that is stopping you from ascending and growing and realizing who you are and your power and where you come from and what you really have within you that is really not of this, right? let the light through you. It took me a long time to realize this lesson, because especially like I got stuck for a while in like shadow work, and shadow work's great. There's a time and a place. I'm not at all. This is for more down the road type stuff. You can't get stuck there all the time. It's going to hold you back, and you have to trust that the light, including your own light and the light from above, that is also you, it knows more than you do. It knows how to take care of all that. It knows how to heal that. It knows how to move that. If you have a broken heart, it can help heal your heart. If you just have anything going on inside of you, it can heal you. Obviously, work with it, trust with it, communicate with it, but know that it knows what to do, and trust in the light and open that channel up. No matter what you see, no matter what comes up, don't let that feeling or that lie of I'm not safe, or I don't have enough, or I need to close down, or I need to go be alone, or I need to hide away. Maybe very, 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 very temporarily, but for the most part, no. At this point, trust it and move forward, right? Like, move forward, keep moving forward. Let the light do what it knows to do, including your own light that already knows what to do, but the light above, I mean, in essence, it's like the same thing. Where it's leading you to is, this is Brumble Brigade. I don't know, Brigade. And in case you can't see it, again, so sorry. There's a bunch of little animals. One of them's like a rat in the beginning. There he is with like a flag, and he's leading all these other little animals in the woods. And basically what it's kind of saying is you will find other like minds. Whatever your thing is, your purpose, your passion, your journey. Sorry, I'm tripping on my words. Community, like-minded people, soul tribe, like, you'll find them. And I feel like it's really needed right now, whether it's just for you and to help you continue to heal your heart, whether it's because there is something to be done, whether you need to come together for a reason to get something done, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you will find these people, though. They're ready, they're willing, they're waiting, they're in the same spot. Because whether it is just community and like minds and higher vibrational stuff in your soul tribe, or whether it is because you have a purpose, a path, and a mission, and you've kind of been sitting a little too long, or figuring out how to do it, or how to go about it, or how's it going to work? How are you going to make it? I'm sorry, my nose is running a little bit, but how are you going to make it in this world? How are you going to bring that part of you into this world? How are you going to survive? How are all those pieces going to fit together in every little way that your mind is thinking, what do I do? You know what I mean? So you're kind of being pushed out of that. And because either it's time for you to find people and, I don't know, live that higher vibrational life, or whether it's because you got something to do. I feel like a lot of people that I'm talking to here are like, they have something to do in whatever way it is. I mean, that looks, whether it's like a new job, whether it's starting a community, whether it's doing videos, whether it's whatever, like, everyone plays a part, right? Whether it's just you being so happy with your people and your community and your healing and your ascension that you are just like a lighthouse and a beacon, and you are just sharing that frequency around you. But either way, that is what's going on right now. There absolutely is a transformation and a shift, and you're feeling it, and it's intense. So, you know, kind of hang in there. Don't judge yourself. Don't be like, oh my God, don't go into a fear mode of like, something's wrong. What is this? What is that? Don't start catastrophizing and letting your mind or whatever other energies around you take you down a rabbit hole. Yes, obviously, you know, don't be around things you shouldn't be around that aren't good for you. Take care of yourself if you need to. But we're kind of going into a time now, like maybe I'm hitting those people, that's right, that phase that they're about to shift and go into their new stuff. Because, you know, there's always shifts or cycles. Like, what am I trying to say? Like stages of people awakening, right? And this is one that's kind of been sitting there for a while, and they're like right at that door, right at that precipice of going to the other side, of making it work, figuring it out, and kind of being pushed out of that nest. Well, this is your push out of your nest. And there's things you're supposed to do with that, even if it's just your vibration. But this is it. Don't go fear-based. Get excited. Get your stuff together. Utilize the energies. And I don't know, that's that. But I'm excited for you. Honestly, I'm kind of sitting here with you. So, yeah, just focus on what could go right. Focus on all the blessings that are coming your way, and, you know, how great this can be and how great this can turn out. And just kind of ride that wave. But I love you. Thanks again. I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.